Big announcement. Luna and I are going to Nicaragua. For those of you who know a little bit about Nicaragua, it's sort of kind of known as like the new Costa Rica. It's a lot cheaper. A lot of people go down there to surf. I mean, it's one of the poorest countries, if not the poorest, in Central America. I used to live there. In fact, I lived between Nicaragua and Canada more than anywhere else previous to moving to Guatemala. And then I got pregnant 6 months later. I had always planned on going like wintering in Nicaragua for 4 months of the year and living here for the rest of the time. And that was like my dream. I'll get an apartment, I'll rent it out, you can rent out year round and all this shit. And then I got pregnant and the whole thing went sideways. In any case, when I was pregnant, I didn't go back to Nicaragua because I'm not a surfer. I'm not going to San Juan del Sur where I can like get boozy and like throw my trash in the ocean and all the other shit that mindless tourists do. I used to live on Ometepe. It's a really special place in the world, and I made one video when I was there. I didn't make a lot because I didn't want to show the world that place, because I didn't want the world to come because I told them to. I didn't want a ton of people to come with their trash and their party and their straws and their single serving plastic and their bullshit and their mega mix and their, same fucking burritos from home and backpack their way trampling across this beautiful island paradise. It's not a paradise in the sense of like an island in the middle of the ocean that imports all its food and uses its best land for, hotels and bullshit. It's an island where the people who live there, who are from outside, have made a commitment to protecting it. It's a place where you can be hyper local, where most people are eating food off the island. It's healthy, it's outdoors, it's freshwater, it's clean. There are no 7-Elevens, there are no malls. I lived in a tent there. I lived in a hammock with my dog for months later. And I loved it there. I felt like I was living more intentionally. I felt like so many of my problems went away. In any case, having said that, it's a microclimate and they don't have a hospital or anything on the island, and I was nervous to go there pregnant. I was scared of Zika like everybody else. They didn't have that in Guatemala. It was easier and safer and more familiar, and I was vulnerable, and so I stayed here. Then I had a little tiny baby, and I didn't know how to live outdoors with one, and so I didn't go down there for the last year either, and I have missed Nicaragua like crazy. And now I get to bring my daughter there. So we're going for a month. We're going to be staying at Inanita, which is a gorgeous off-grid tantric farm and teaching workshop space. We're going to try in a tent, and if that doesn't work, we'll get a casita. I've got 3 weeks of time in my schedule. I'm hoping it works. I have to go back to these places with a child to see what works. In preparation for going to the island, we are getting vaccinations. It's been 10 years since I got a tetanus shot, so we're getting one of those, both of us. I got her Hep A shot last week, in case she's in a gay male orgy, she's gonna be covered. Kidding, you can get it from a straw, but the most common place is in the gay male population, so we're covered there too. I hate getting her shots because I hate making my child sick. I don't think it makes them better. There must be a better way. I don't agree with vaccinations. However, if she got something that made her really sick on Ometepe because we are going to a different climate and it's all different, I would fucking kick myself that I didn't get her vaccinated. So she's supposed to be going for her 4th round of vaccinations. She's had 1. I made a video about it. So we are now going to the 2nd round of vaccinations. I am eligible for free vaccines here in Guatemala, which I'm really grateful for because I'm a foreigner and so is she, and we're here on tourist visas. And they're going to give me vaccines for free. My doctor gave me the Hep A, and she's going to give me and her the tetanus this week. And we're paying for those, but they're like regular DTaP, whatever they're called, that package we can get for free. I found out the clinic is near my house, and we're going there now. Are you awake? Here we go, we're getting some shots. Hey, you're going to love this. It's only 2 blocks from the house. Score!
Oh, you're so quiet. Tell me now what's on your mind. You're getting bored, right? Emotion
Bye-bye.
Okay, so we're at the clinic, and because it's a free clinic, they just give the shots that they give at 12 months. You are not allowed to choose what you put in your kid. But I need to know what's going in her body. She doesn't need hepatitis B, she doesn't need chickenpox, she doesn't need a lot of things that are on the list, and I don't want them to just shoot her up with whatever. My doctor and I kind of talked, and we agreed on like 3 shots that she should be getting today that are basic shots, and they're saying she's too old, they won't give them to her. Like, they're like, why didn't you start at 2 months? And I was like, because I started at 6 months. So we just need the second round of her basic shot. She's upset that I won't let her go play in the hallway. Parenting. I know. Get them. We're gonna get them in here. One in here and one in here, and these juicy little legs.
Es la vacuna de neumococo, ¿sí? Es la que la protege contra infecciones respiratorias. Agárreme la tubo. No debe sobarle la piernita.
I mean, you fight and you do the best you can. I still ended up getting a Hep B shot in there. She just explained, look, we do them in packs. The Hep B was in the pack. You wanted the other 3 shots, and it was in there. So they wrote it all down for me. Basically, she's missing a whole bunch of stuff, but it sounds like she got her tetanus shot, which is good. So we don't have to go back in for tetanus, which was one of the only things I actually wanted to pick up here. But yeah, she got her Hep B shot. So if she plans on having some unsafe sex while we're gone, she's covered. Again, we have a lot of shots for Luna's sex life that she doesn't have. She hates being in there, as you could see, and we are on our way home where she is gonna get some tempura, and I have a feeling she's gonna pass out again and sleep for most of the day today. They were very nice in there. They totally respected that I wanted the choice, and they tried to work with me as much as possible, and I am very grateful for that. Nobody tried to talk me out of anything. So, gracias Guatemala. You just paid for my kids' health care, and I'm not even a resident. Thank you.